Continuing the review of Maxo Kream Personification, track 6, Smokey. Love the strings and the sample on this. Reminded me of the recent Curious album, which I was very, very impressed with. Would like a bit more in the foreground. His voice may be a little bit heavy on the production, but, you know, when it's that good, I suppose I'm not complaining. You know, perhaps an album that's better as a wash over than just really intensely listening to it with full attention, but take nothing away from it. 8 out of 10. Track 7, Higher Than Ever. It needed a bit of a jolt in the album, and I think this is it. This is the darker side and more of a trap sound, the sound of 2024 rather than the sample-based, maybe older school. You know, works perfectly at this stage in the album, wakes you up a bit. The guests, Rob 49 and somebody else, are really, really good in this, and it's worth watching the video as well. You know, they do like showing their teeth, which I'm not going to do. I've got horrible teeth. You know, get those shoulders going. It really does. 9 out of 10, that track. Track 8, Drizzy Draco 2. Back to the style that grabbed my attention on track 1. You know, one hell of a groove, and that bass hits the chest, you know, right there. It's sort of my perfect rap song in many ways. Old and new school mixing together, and it's a real standout for me, and another, the second 10 out of 10 track. Brilliant. Track 9, Walk by Faith with Josh Cream. I'm not sure if they're related or not. You know, more thuggy goodness, really, but nothing that I haven't said before, really. So, 8 out of 10. Tracks 10 and 11, more wonderfulness, but I haven't really got anything new to say. But track 12, Talkin in Screw, featuring Mexican OT, you know, that's got a little bit more bounce than before and was always a standout track for me when I had listened to it 10 times, so I'm going to give that one a 9 out of 10. 10 and 11 are 8 out of 10. Track 13, Bang the Bus, a slight change in style, which is on the penultimate track quite different, I suppose, more experimental, I guess more sort of Mike or somebody like that, more of a New York sound. Nice to hear something different this late in the album, but I'm glad the rest of the album isn't like this. I think I'm glad there's bigger beats. That track, 8 out of 10, but nice to hear something different. And the last track, track 14, Triggerman with Denzel Curry. You know, with Tyler and Denzel Curry on the album, you've got friends in very high places. You know, great way to finish the album and another highlight, really. You can't go wrong with Denzel usually, and you can't on this. It's just the album, that track 9 out of 10, and the album is 9 out of 10 as well. It really is a fantastic listen. You know, hip-hop just is as strong as it's ever been, and it's amazing, and this is a classic example of that. It's got a bit of everything, a little bit for everybody, and it's just a pleasure on the ear all the way through, if a little bit hard work sometimes lyrically. 9 out of 10, wonderful.